All right. So basically, this is the SDA Christmas episode or Happy Holiday episode, whatever you want to celebrate episode. Sort of the thought that I had in mind was like we'd be having dinner at the Conga's house. So basically, I guess how I'd like to start, or at least how I sort of see it starting, is we sort of see what Dekonga and his family are up to, and then after that's sort of set, each character comes in kind of one by one, sort of arriving at the party. So yeah, once you guys start thinking about how you want to arrive, what you're bringing, yada yada, and then after Chemo does his thing, someone can volunteer to be the first guest. So yeah, Chemo, what's the Umbaso household look like for this holiday?
I honestly, it's kind of like there's like specific like arcane crystals that are set up around the house and things like that, almost AKA Christmas lights, that Dekonga and his elder sons did together. On the inside, you basically notice that the wives are like the wives and the daughters are cooking and stuff like that, and then there's like fresh smells of like, I guess, like bread and like certain sugars and things of that nature. Like you can definitely smell the sweet smell coming from down the street. At the moment, like Dekongo and his eldest are probably now in his personal forge down there at the Spirit Forge, and they're doing like they're kind of like little tombs, or like, I guess the best thing would be are like little shrines, like in the Japanese kind of style, they have like the really small ones.
Sure.
They're basically making those. They're kind of like spires, and then they have like written on them in the language of dwarves and stuff like that, certain family members, next of kin, ancestors. And then actually one of my eldest, who probably loves dog, he's actually writing one basically for whoever his ancestors are, just so that he has one to take with us whenever we go to the day of peace for the soul, like celebrations with the rest of the dwarves and stuff like that. Which I don't know if everybody read it, but it's called the Amani Dwerodin celebration, and it's a big thing where we connect with the ancestors, and not just our clan, but like all the other clans and stuff like that. So at the moment, it's getting lively, it's getting festive. There's probably a couple other things, because like we have like certain arcane musical instruments going, just like little small ones. Probably I would say, who is it, Minji, you're a bard, right?
I am a bard.
Yeah, probably like some Minji #1 hits, her secret stuff that she has, just to get people excited and stuff like that. But I'll let you guys do your thing, and then so I can research the meals that the wives have created for you guys.
Cool. Yeah, so is there anyone who wants to volunteer to be the first guest?
Yeah.
Like a no.
Go ahead, dog.
I was gonna say,
I got some stuff.
I have stuff, but I don't think Minji would be the first there.
I feel like Dog is like overly excited to like have a celebration of like family, because he hasn't had a family for a long time, and he's super excited. So like he shows up to like Soon's apartment like 2 hours earlier than he should, but like he's like excitedly nervous, right? So of course he has his like big case of Tecate, and like it has a bow on it, but he's already drinking like half the case by himself, like out of just nerves.
Yeah.
Like trying to keep himself at like a, stable level. And he's like knocking on the door. He's like, Soon, it's time to go, but like he's 2 hours early.
You'll have to forgive my voice because it's even deeper than it normally is. But she answers and she's like, "Dog, it's so early."
He's like, I can't be late. I can't be late for this. Like, this is really important to my family.
No, that's fine. I actually had some things I wanted to pick up before we went over. If you could help me carry them.
Oh, of course. No problem. Like, he reaches in the box and grabs another can and like opens it with his teeth and starts drinking. So he's got like one box under his arm and he's like drinking at the same time.
We have
like,
the whole night ahead of us.
I just want to make sure that I'm in a good mood when I show up.
Oh, you're gonna be in a good mood. I'm just more worried about you passing out and missing out on all the fun.
He kind of like tilts his head. When have I ever done that?
A few times.
All right, what do we have to pick up?
Well, I'd like to get some drinks. I know the kids like boba drinks. I think Minji does too. Maybe pick some of those up. And then I wanted to get some of those, like those candied fruits on a stick. Those seem very cute.
You can make those?
No, we'll have to go down to the market and pick some up.
Yeah, I think kids like that stuff. Yeah, we should get some stuff for the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
So, let's see. It's called, for those curious, Tonghulu. I'm going to put a picture in the Discord for like the little candied stick thing I have envisioned. We had some when we were over in China and Japan. They're freaking awesome.
They're so good.
No, I thought you were just talking about like a candied apple that you're trying to like RP it up.
Yeah, no. So some of these things like are specific, like the ones we had in China. They're like specific for winter, so like you can't get them outside of winter. So it's like definitely something that you could do during this time. But yeah, she wants to grab some drinks and some of these candied sticks and take them to the party. But yeah.
And like as dog's like carrying these extra like sticks and candies and everything else, like his case of beer that he had the bow on that he was gonna give to Takaga is like getting lower and lower. So like as he gets like to the door after they've done like all their little shopping and everything,
Yeah.
really cutesy moment between Soon and Dog. Like he knocks on the door and like as he's knocking on the door, he reaches in the box and it's like completely empty. It's like shit.
Oh, I'm sure he'll have some. He knows you.
He's like, yeah, but now I don't have a gift. I have to have something for the ancestors.
Well, she like panics a little bit. She's like, we have boba and fruit.
No, we have to. So like he's knocking on the door, but at the same time he's like panicking. Like he's like SpongeBob when he like does that like that growl, like that caveman SpongeBob. Ugh.
Let's ask his wives if they need anything and we can go out and pick up some more.
Oh yeah, that's brilliant. It'll make it look like it's your fault.
Yes.
This fucking guy.
Soon is way too patient with him.
So like as the Kongas like open the door, like, hey, I heard your wives need some more things. You need me to get more things for your wives?
No. Come in, dog. Everything is taken care of. In the icebox, we have plenty of tecate and other things for you. Soon we have some good sake and simple wines, elvish wines if you would like to try, and of course tea. We have plenty of food. Definitely grab some steak and some raw meats for you, my friend. We just seasoned them up a little bit nice. Come in.
And then I just like hand him the empty box with the bow on it. Like I had you something, but I don't have it anymore.
I appreciate it, dog. And then like probably in that moment, DiCenzo comes up, which is the eldest one. He's like 14 years old. He's like, Uncle Dog, this is for you. And then he hands you like the ancestral like shrine. He's like, this, you can take this with us when we go to the celebration tonight. Tomorrow. This is your ancestors for your people.
And then Dog's like, his face kind of like screws up, like he's trying to hold back tears because he's got like a real tough exterior.
Yeah. And then probably right then and there, Dewazi and Devusi was like, Uncle Doug! And they run and tackle you immediately. The rest of them come over and they're like the sweeter ones. They come up and they're like, it is good to see you. It's good to see you. The littlest one just like runs up and like hugs on your tail. But I guess like afterwards, like, you know, the wives come and greet everybody. They take Soon back. They're still cooking some of the things. But honestly, like right now, he's just excited to see. He grabs whatever drinks you need and he sits you down in one of the bigger, comfier chairs. Not at the table yet, just somewhere in the I guess not the foyer, but the living area and
In the
things like
Forge
that.
Lounge.
In the Forge Lounge where you can get some of the heat coming up.
Yeah, where the guests sit.
Yeah, but he's all like, I got some empanadas steaks. Quite a few different things. Obviously, some of them are cooked the way you like them. Rare. But yeah, we got plenty of things for you, my friend. Just relax, listen to the music. We'll take care of everything for you. I'll tell you when it's time to eat. Just tell me when you run out of drinks. I'll bring more for you.
Oh, what can I get to now?
Of course. And he already had one. He was just like, bam, bam. He puts them out for you. You know where the icebox is. Yes.
I'd love a tea if I could have some.
Of course. Issa, can you make some of your favorite tea?
Thank you so much. And
it's
thanks for the
perfect.
invite. It's lovely to celebrate with you guys.
Of course. You are a friend. You are important. You are very important to Dog as well. It is a really nice tea. It's like peach, white peach and jasmine, and there's something else in there. I don't know. She gets a specific type of honey. It is to die for.
Sounds lovely.
Yes. I will be right back. I need to get the games for the kids, otherwise they're going to keep tugging on Dog. And then he like walks off.
Cool, yeah. I think it'd be a good time to have this second guest, whoever that is.
Manji, did you want to go?
I am totally fine doing that if you would like to wait.
Sure, I'm fine waiting.
Totally fine. So Minji celebrates in the typical fairy way, which kind of follows like the solstice calendar, right? So we're looking at solstice and they tend to view the winter solstice, which is how I'm picturing this holiday, as kind of the new year. So they celebrate each solstice and equinox throughout the year, but in the winter, we're really focusing on the rebirth of spring to come and focusing on what we were grateful for in the past year, but also what we're hoping to accomplish and what we want to do in the new year. So one of the big fairy things that I envision her kind of doing is getting, because she's bougie, very fancy, like, I'm forgetting the word, fancy paper that's not really paper, fancier paper.
Papyrus. Wait, no, that's, I don't know.
Whatever we
Fancy
put,
paper.
Fancy paper. Y'all can use your imaginations. But she would be bringing everybody really nice paper and...
Like stationery? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like stationery. Like fancy and with little designs that kind of fit each person. And then she would also be bringing the equivalent of whatever like ostrich quills would be. So very fancy, big feather pens for us to write our goals for the coming year. And the fairies tend to burn that on the solstice to kind of release that energy into the air. Same sort of way we kind of release the soul shards. And that's how we kind of level up and become more powerful, the fairies kind of hold on to that same sort of energy, if you will, for their goals and their aspirations in the new year. So Minji would show up with, and I was actually making fun of Travis because what I was picturing was her with all of this fancy paper, all of these big quills that are as big as she is, and trying to carry some of the same candies for the kids. Because that's what I had in my head. And that's how she would show up and knock on the door.
Breathing heavy, carrying a small bag.
Right. Yeah, like I guess like, can someone get the door? And then DiCenzo opens the door. He's like, oh, Minji. And he like, here, I'll take some of this. You have so many.
Thank you. I brought enough for everybody. We all have to release our goals for the next year, right?
Of course. This will be fun. Thank you. And he takes them in and he like has like a certain spot that he's putting it near and stuff like that. And it's near like a giant soul shard. Like a specific one that's been written and carved on, and it's pretty important. It's got like gold filigree around it with like iron bands and stuff like that. But he puts it near that. He said, "Is it just you?"
For now.
Oh no!
Looks like.
I was just wondering. It's so great to see you. And then he kind of like comes in for a little like, I guess, fairy hug.
She would like slap on his shoulder a little bit and like pat his cheek so that he knows she was in for the hug too.
Come. The moms are in the kitchen with Soon. And then you see Dog right there. Probably double fisting whatever drinks he's having.
Oh yeah, and he's still trying to stay liquid.
Stay liquid.
Hell yeah. So actually, yeah, Minji, did you invite Guy?
I'm sure that she would have thrown it out there, but he's always kind of aloof, so I don't think she would have like gotten her hopes up.
Okay. But you did extend an invitation.
Yes, I would have extended an invitation.
Cool. All right, who's the next guest?
Just a question. What time are we meeting up at the Congo's house? Is it like late in the evening or is it during the day?
I guess in my head I was thinking like 4 or 5 o'clock, like early evening, unless you guys had something else in mind.
I was thinking the same thing, because then like the food would probably start around like 6:37.
Okay.
Like the closer, the later you get, like the brighter the outdoor lights are and how festive they are and stuff like that.
Totally.
So
I was just asking because I was thinking of like maybe a regional Shinen festival would be going on as well. I think maybe something called like the Chichibu Night Festival would be like maybe getting prepared, or like maybe the early parade stuff is kind of going down like in the late afternoon when Yuko's out and about, going to the market for the stuff she's bringing later on that day. I think she would stop actually by her father's gravestone for a bit, since the Obon would have been earlier at the end of summer, like that remembrance for the dead. But since she's doing that same remembrance with her dwarven family, she would also come and pay respects once more to her father, kind of give the clap prayer, kind of look up and say, soon they'll be done. And then she would go back to the market, get stuff for the hot pot. I imagine she'd get in some arguments, get frustrated, getting stuff, and then end up at the house, probably around 4 o'clock.
Oh, perfect.
Kind of come up. She's got two fistfuls of bags of hot pot ingredients. Kind of just kicks at the door, not hard, but enough that it's her.
Yeah, and you already know the two who are greeting you are the aunties, the mommies, and they open up the door. Finally, you show up.
Boy,
You should have been here sooner.
Oi, take the bags.
come in, and then the Samira, which is the dwarven mom, she like grabs the bag. She's like, come in. Most of the people are already here.
Hey, yeah.
For the people.
She kind of just rubbed her head. Stop hassling me, huh, Oba? Had to go to the market.
And then the little one Yala, she comes up and she's like, you go, and she hugs you.
She, lifts her up on her, throws her up, lifts her up on her shoulders. You been training?
All the time. I've beaten my brothers a couple times too.
And we'll test that out.
She's probably not lying. She definitely likes to fight. So yeah. And then you see the rest of them. Issa, she's like, I have tea ready. Can you please grab it for soon? And also grab that specific spiced honey as well.
Boy. She goes and does her thing. Oi.
Konga comes back up. He's like, oh, finally, you are here. And he hugs you. He's like, good. I have this stuff for you as well. The boys helped us make the stones for you, so you can say your prayers and call on the ancestors as well.
Thank you.
I'm trying to remember specifically what else I needed to tell you, but do not worry. Dog, you need any more drinks? Or are you still good?
Oh yeah, I could use another couple.
Okay, boys, grab his drinks. Do you want anything too, Yuko? Before I have to go and check the lights one more time.
Some beer as well.
Okay. Her favorites, Dicenzo. Go grab that one as well. All right, I'll be outside.
So
and
before you head outside, you hear like a light tapping on your front door.
Open the door.
So you see a very you see Fayrel in her civilian garb. I was going to describe it, but you kind of know what I'm talking about. So she's like got the sort of garb hiding her face, not really showing much of her body. It's, you can't really see her hands. Basically all of herself is hidden. And you see a bag at her side. And you recognize on the side of the bag there's a logo of a pretty famous bakery. And she looks at you, kind of does a polite head bow, kind of just acknowledging you, and that you get the sense that this isn't business, that she's here, and she's like,
giving some winter cheer.
Yeah, she's like, I know it's been rough, our mutual business, and I just wanted to offer some gifts. Hopefully you guys can enjoy them together. She holds out the bag to you.
I take the bag. Do you want to come in?
No. I cannot stay.
Are you sure? We have plenty of food. Trust me, I made sure to make enough so Dog can do his thing and the rest of us can eat as well.
You can sense that she has hesitation, that she probably would want to stay.
Grab her arm. Come on in.
She very swiftly gets out of your she's like, damn, she's fast. But she breaks away from you. She's like, no, I cannot stay. She kind of makes a point to look at your kids and then look back at you, and she's basically saying her presence could be dangerous, essentially. She's like, if I'm here, bad shit could happen, and she's like, it wouldn't be worth it. I greatly appreciate the offer, though.
I thank you for this. and hold on 1 second. I have something for you. And he like runs in the back, and then he starts to make something, and then he actually makes real quick. It's like grilled timeless spice ampanath, and he slices it up really finely, and he makes like quick sandwiches out of it with like fried fried sweet yams, cut in kind of like fries and stuff like that, or like circles so they look like moons. And then he puts in like a couple little other like candy things in there as well. And then he has like one of the tecates, and he wraps it up, and it's kind of funny. Like he puts the bag down, he goes and does that. He comes back out. He's kind of excited, happy. He's just really festive right now.
Sure.
And he comes out. He's like, "Here, for you, a little taste of home,
Oh,
or at least of our home, from the Umbasos."
thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. Enjoy. And thank you again for the gifts.
She nods and then turns and kind of walks off into the night or the early evening.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything to anybody if nobody really like saw or did anything, but he ties up the bag, so like he was like, "I will save this for everybody after we have dinner."
We're not having everybody ruin their dinner. That's
Right.
what I just heard.
I don't know if there's food in it or if there's like specific
Bakery.
presents.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely wait until then.
Do you like look in the bag, or you just tie it up before even looking?
No, he definitely looks.
Yeah, so it'd be like if you've ever gone to like any of the like Korean bakeries where they have all the little sweets and breads and all that stuff. They're like individually wrapped, so there's just a bunch of little baked goods in the bag.
Oh yeah, definitely. Take that towards the to the kitchen and everything, and he'll be like, talking to the wives. He'll be like, "These are baked goods. Just keep those off to the side afterwards."
Cool. All right. Who wants to be the next guest? Who's not here?
Toby and Yuka. Sorry.
Yeah, I can go.
Make it happen.
For me, I'm back at my apartment at the moment. Sitting in front of me is a box, and I'm uttering words under my breath, cursing out Dukunga, because the day before, him and I had a little chat, and he asked me to dress up as a certain somebody for Christmas for the kids. Since I'm already sitting here with the white beard, the white hair, I already got a little belly. I'm short, but he's asking me to do it for the kids, and I am cursing him out, having flashbacks of our conversation.
You gotta do it for the kids, man.
I do it for the kids. So I go ahead and I put the suit on and knotting it all up, getting the buttons buttoned, getting the shoes going, shined up. And there's Maxie sitting in the corner just laughing at me.
Yeah.
Same laugh the day before when I was having the conversation with the Kunga about dressing up as Mr. Claus. Well, I head out to the streets and I start walking the streets, not really paying attention. I see people looking in my direction and giggling and laughing, and kids are saying, "Oh my gosh, it's him." And so I start sprinting because I want to get the hell out of there because I don't want to be in this outfit to begin with.
So it's for the children.
Exactly what you kept saying to me.
Yeah,
Can you go answer the door?
Yes.
I almost feel like everything that Toby said, like why he wouldn't want to dress up like Santa, like the Congo just keep on saying, "It's for the kids. It's for the kids," until he finally realizes, he's like, "All right, fine, it's for the kids."
For the kids. Maybe there was a moment one of the kids actually came in, "Dad, is Santa gonna come here?" And that's the part where it like breaks my heart. It's like, oh crap.
Yeah,
And-
buddy.
And I did remember to grab my little sack with some presents that, I've heard the kids over the years say, what they would like. So I went out of my way and sold some of my own stuff to buy these kids some gifts. I show up to the Dukonga's house and I knock on the door. I guess whoever opens it opens it.
Yuko opens up, kind of looks down at you. The hell are you supposed to be, Toby?
Don't you say a word.
What is this? What are you dressed up at? What is this?
There is a what is it? What's the story of Saint Nick? It's a urban legend,
It's a
Fairy tale,
fable.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a
fairy tale,
fable.
Yeah,
fable.
it's a fable.
Okay. Apparently, there's a fable out there, and one of Dukonga's kids read up on it about a jolly old man in a red suit, and apparently I kind of look like him. So Dukonga talked me into dressing up as Santa for the kids.
He comes
Anna?
from the back. He's like,
Some kind of demon?
It's not
Look
a demon,
at
I said.
look at that little Santa Claus.
Don't you
And
dare
then-
say little.
And the kids run out and they're like,
Oh my! Like I just see the kids coming at me, and I'm just like bracing myself because I know I'm gonna go flying backwards. It's like,
full on, full sprint, all 5 of them just jamming you up right now. Loving on you. They know who you are. Probably, except for Yala. She's probably the only one who truly thinks you're Santa.
right? Just the littlest.
Yeah, but the other ones, they definitely know who you are. And that's probably the first thing they say. Where are our gifts?
Ho ho! I look at right to Conga straight dead in the eyes, and I mouth to him.
Huh? What is that, Santa? You left the gifts back with the rest of the elves? Oh, it's understandable.
No, I have a bag of gifts right here.
And before they go, he's like, do
Wait,
not
wait.
grab the gifts.
I'm looking around like, wait, where'd they go? Remember, I got tackled. I had a bag. I don't know if it's still next to me.
You know,
Did it
like
go
that's
flying?
I don't know if y'all seen Bebe's Kids, but you know when Bebe's Kids, like all them kids just start scattering in different directions because they got the gifts. That you were too slow, Santa.
Apparently, that's what happens when 5 kids trample on you.
That is true.
This Santa thing is freaking me out, man. Take that crap off.
Yeah, they have all left. You can change back into whatever
Oh,
clothes.
thank
I
God.
just
give me a torch, please. Can I have a
I almost
torch?
feel like Toby wouldn't bring a change of clothes. He was like, I thought I was supposed to wear this all night.
Oh yeah, he absolutely would.
No, I absolutely would.
I guess he's short enough. Like I'll probably go and grab like one of my
the kids'
robes.
clothes.
Yeah, like one of the kids' robes.
Yeah.
Like yeah, ones that they don't use anymore.
No, I think
That's
Maxie would
funny.
be. I think Maxie would be carrying my extra set of clothes. But
Here's Exodia.
I'm glad you
Not
asked,
quite.
dog.
I'm glad you left it wherever it is for the moment.
I mean, I can summon him if you want.
No, I think we are fine.
I had a conversation with him. I mean, I asked him if he wanted to come. He grunted at me, and he kind of gave me a head nod of like, get the hell out of here, just leave in that ugly outfit of mine. So I don't think he wants to be here. But I mean, told him if he ever wants to, he wants me to summon him, let me know, and I'll bring him over so he can, see everybody, and we can hopefully get to know him a little.
Yuko kind of puts a hand on his shoulder. Toby, I love you, man. I don't want to see your freaky demon guy.
Oh, but you're okay with the tree, huh? The tree that
That's
don't
cool.
belong on trains, huh?
Maxie's always been cool. Isn't that right, Maxie? She just kind of fist bumps him.
Probably would. Still laughing at me, too. I will burn you, you tree. I promise you.
Summon you back and reburn you again.
Summon you back and reburn you again if you keep laughing at me, Maxie.
Just wild. Well, it is good that you are here. I have something special for you and for Maxie. It's almost like a nice, interesting drink for plants. It's very good.
You
and
feeding me fertilizer?
No, Maxie will get a type of
Oh.
fertilizers. Isa found something specific for like her garden, and it's been working wonders. That like most of their fruit has been coming out massive. But no, I have something else for you. This is glitter stock. Very strong gnomish wine. This is for you, my friend.
Thank you very much. Take a little swig.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I have other things for everybody. This is literally off the top of my head, but he like goes and he grabs like a gift for each person. And for Dog, he comes up and he's like, "This is for you, my friend." And you open it up, and then it's like a solid, stout, I guess like obsidian style chain with the Umbaso forge on it. He says, "You can take us wherever you go, my friend. You are a brother. You are a family of the Umbasos now. Wear it with pride." And he's like, and he pulls out his, and his is almost the exact same, except for his has like solid like gold filigree that looks like flame on one side, and then on the top it's like a white gold, which is pretty close to like mithril, which signifies both his wives, and then the obsidian is him of the Umbaso clan. I hope you enjoy this.
He's like, yeah, of course. And like, it's not quite big enough to fit all the way around his neck, so he like puts it on his bicep.
That actually looks very cool. And then he grabs like something little specific, and he takes it over to Minji, and Minji, he's like, the wives and I have picked this out for you. We have a cousin who does wonderful jobs with Taylor. I hope you like this. And it's like this beautiful kimono, pearl white with I guess like I don't know if there's like specific swans in here, but like herons in this, and then it has like little flecks of blue, and then like flowers that run across. It's similar to a cherry blossom, but it's like powdered blue, and then at the bottom of it is like this, I guess like calm sea, at the bottom of the kimonos and stuff like that, and then you'll notice like in certain spots it looks like there's like a crescent moon on the back, and then from that moon there's probably like white gold clouds, and then there's like silver flecks of rain that like drip down the kimono. We had this custom ordered for you, leader of the SDA. Shh, wives don't know that part. And this is for you, Minji.
She grabbed it. I don't know if she's back yet.
Well, hot damn, I didn't know she was gone.
I'm back now. Whatever I missed.
no,
Damn.
bad timing.
Super bad. I mean, I didn't know she bounced.
She typed it out 6 minutes ago.
Oh, 6 minutes ago. God dang. Long story short, you can read back on. You can listen back on it.
You got a cool gift, bro.
Like legit.
Awesome.
Like
Very lovely
Dikonga.
kimono.
Yeah, Dikonga and his wives like had a custom kimono for you.
She would legit cry. Like, that's so sweet. Does it match my hairpin?
It could, but this one has. It's basically like I'm just gonna re-say it. So it's pearl white kimono. On the bottom, it looks like not like an ocean, but like I guess like water and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a heron or a swan or something, I think herons. I think it's like Japanese is better heron.
Yeah,
There's a heron on it, and then on the back where the collar is, there's like a crescent moon upturned where it looks like a smile, and then there's like silver gold clouds, and then from the silver gold clouds, there's like white gold or silver gold like raindrops dripping down in the kimono, and then there's like a it's almost like a cherry blossom tree, but instead of it being pink, it's actually like a light blue.
Yeah, she would legit cry. That's so sweet. She'd give everybody big old hugs, like, thank you so much. It's beautiful. Like, hug it.
Of course. I hope you enjoy it. Yes.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but we didn't let Yuka do his intro.
Man, start handing out gifts before Yucca even got there.
That's my bad.
Live there for what it's worth.
So did I.
True.
To be fair.
He does. He's in the garden right now.
At some point, I was gonna ask, where's Yucca? Is she still around?
That's my bad, because like CJ's like,
Toby in the
super quiet.
You're good. You're good. I gotta think.
Okay. But yeah, I guess like at that point, like we'll stop and then go to Yucca. My bad.
We can retro fit this like I was there during that scene and all that stuff. But so as you've seen Santa coming to the door, I'll say I came in right after that, or before the door even closed. But you see a mist come from behind, and through the mist you see a familiar looking tree, but an older tree. I don't know if I can drop this spell. Got a thing I can do. Did that drop?
I don't see anything.
I don't see nothing. Threefold aspect.
So essentially, I've cast this spell upon myself. You can change yourself into a young adult, middle-aged adult, and then like a matriarch. So I'm gonna go for the elder one, since I'm kind of like of the spirits per se. So I'm going for the older vibe, but I'm walking up with a basket full of pies.
Oh,
And
glorious.
all of these pies are going to be sort of like made from good berries, but they have like they hit a little different, if that makes sense. So they are like good berries, but they also kind of make everything feel warm, feel positive. So
They're real good berries.
Are these adult pies? Is this something you need to tell Dekonga before handing them out to kids? Okay.
No, they're for everybody. Think of them something similar to this, where they pretty much make everybody feel connected, make everybody feel full of life, full of love, and just set the scene of family and togetherness as everyone eats them.
I do think, like, upon seeing Yucca's older form, because I don't think Yuko definitely wouldn't have seen it. She just would have looked over at Maxie. Like, is this a relative? Who is this?
I like legit, like Dekonga, like that's to stare at it for a second and be like, oh, you are testing out new skills. Good to see you, Yucca. Thank you for the pies.
Oh,
This-
that's the small guy?
Yes. This is for after dinner, kids. and he takes the basket. Thank you, young one. Or old one. You are still young. And he walks away.
Paul's kind of like, Toby, your son grew up quick.
He's a good boy.
I am older than all of you as I walk in.
That true? Damn.
it's
spirit
getting more and
is.
more faded, but he's like counting on his like paws. Like, how's that possible?
I don't know. She just kind of cheers him and then drinks another.
Yes, don't worry about it too much, dog.
Yeah, the Conga comes back out. He's like, Yuko, this is for you. And it's like, it's a pipe set, but he specifically made like the pipe out of like the fangs of the Tobi Kadashi.
Ooh.
So it has like this ivory thing, and then it has, you can tell like lightning has went through kind of like some of the wood. I think there's like a specific thing that happens to like trees or sand. I think it's sand, and that's the part of the pipe that you put in your mouth. And then inside he from it, because his wife grows, you know that she grows like specific things, but you didn't know that she actually was growing like specific like tobacco and like various different like weeds for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then she like had them in like different cute little containers, and it's all in like this beautiful mahogany box with the kind of like a like Shinron like dragon on it and stuff like that. It's wonderful. You know that Samira likes to make like jewelry type things, and like one of the things she loves to do is like with boxes. So bring that out to you, and he's like, I hope you enjoy this. With you and Minji, I know you are spending a lot of time together.
Oh yeah, and she's already a little tipsy. She's like, oh, this is fantastic, Gigi. Oh bye. She kind of goes over there. Let's have a smoke.
Oh, give me one moment. Let me finish the food. You want to die for these? I've made quite a few different things. I have so everybody can try. It's the primal honey and mint crumble cheesecake. It's to die for, but that's for later. And then she walks away. And then for Yucca, he Dekonga runs downstairs and he grabs a couple things. And then when he comes back up, he's like, now I know you are new to the family, Yucca, but this is for you. And it's like it's basically that the in the drawing that I did for you, CJ, it's that like that cowl that he has on, where it's like the leaves and stuff like that.
The sick leaf cloak.
Yeah, it's that sick leaf cloak with like the wood like chain that connects it, and then on the chain it has the Umbasu symbol on it. He's like, I got this for you. I made it specifically with Issa. She's very good when it comes to the woodworks, I guess, of leaves and things of that nature. I hope you enjoy this.
I will. It is an honor. Thank you.
Of course. You're such a good boy. And then he walks away. And he's like, and then, like, I guess like during this time, like I gave everybody their gifts. Oh, and then soon, I have something for you. I think you might like this. It took some time. And then he goes and he grabs a scroll, and this particular scroll is of the Umbaso clan and where they were originally, which a lot of people don't know about because it's kept kind of quiet. And he comes up and he's like, this is I know you like books and I know you like certain things, history. This is of the Umbaso clan. I want you to keep it safe and keep it secret. But this tells of the volcanic forge that we used to live at, and some of the things that happened that made us leave. Clean over that.
She accepts it very gingerly. She's like, "Oh, thank you so much. I'll cherish this."
I'm glad. Thank you for coming. Thank you for putting up with Dog. I know he is a lot. Dog, do you need something else to drink?
I know he's a lot. Here, let me make him some more.
You see, there's like a whole wall of like empty bottles in front of it. Like he's not even putting them in the trash can. He usually leaves them for the kids to clean up. And he's like, a couple more. And when he says a couple more, he wants 4 more.
Yeah. Don't worry. The kids have a game specifically for you, for your beer bottles.
Yuko definitely trying and failing to keep up with Doug.
And I guess like in that moment, like it's basically like, you know, Dikonga is just trying to be a good host, walking around, talking to people, laughing it up, smoking a little bit with his adopted daughter Yuko, and drinking a little bit, telling some stories about the kids and you know, the wives coming in and talking while some of the food is still being cooked. You know, playing some little games with everybody until everything is ready.
You hear a pretty loud tapping, knocking at the door.
Like aggressive?
No.
Go to the door.
There's a Mr. Guy at the door with what appears to be a very large, maybe monster leg over his shoulder.
That looks like prime meat there, Guy.
Yes.
Come on, then.
Smoked. I don't recognize the monster. Maybe you do, but I heard it was good.
Best edgiest boy.
And then he walks in, he looks at Minji, he's like, "Did you miss me?"
Hey! And she's like obviously very excited that she decided to show up. Come in, like it's my house.
Right. This looks like one of the Carpaccio turkeys. This is. Yeah. Can you get the? I'll take care of it. Thank you. This would be good. This would be very, very good.
And
I have the abs.
he like pats you on the shoulder and is like, "I trust you know what to do with this."
Good sir. And he walks away, like kind of sassy wise.
Oi, Gigi, is that Carpaccio meat?
That it is. Do you want to help?
Let's go.
It talks like it looks good how it is. Just serve it up.
Don't worry, I will cut the piece for you. Goodness gracious. It's almost like he never gets fed when he comes over here.
I mean, he's not wrong. It's probably best just, eat it right off the bone.
No. You have to. We have the garlic and other things that we need to put on it real quick. Goodness.
And at this point, Minji's already on Guy's shoulder, and she's gonna tell him, like, "Trust me, Zakonga and Yuko, some of the best chefs I know. You're gonna like what they cook up for you. Promise."
Don't worry, we'll save a couple of raw pieces if you don't like it.
They will like it. Yeah, and then they go off and they start cooking. And then like I guess when me and Yuko are back there and we're like setting everything up, we're grabbing like the stuff, like Issa and Samira just go out and they start hosting and doing things, and then like me and Yuko are just sitting there, and then I'm just like, so how is everything?
It is what it is, Gigi. Enjoy the time we got right now, having fun, yeah?
Oh, I don't think I have smiled this much in a while. I am excited. Do you smell it? That's that. Issa made the grilled timeless spice empanadas. That meat is going to fall off the bone.
Yeah, it's bringing good memories.
Oh yes, and we have the sweet spiced yams over there. I think those would be good with the baked cheesy noodles. We also have I think a couple things for everyone else. The rotisserie crescent bunny with the wild steamed veggies over there. Oh, and then I think the fishball noodle soup with the winter vegetables will be even better with some of the fire wine that we have. And then for
Aniki's gonna eat most of it.
We eat good over here.
Of course, and I have something for Minji. It's the a berry apple and lavender fruit salad. I know she will love that. It would be delicious. And then we have the winged fish dumplings over there. And then we have some sweet corn cakes with king flower butter. And then for dessert, like I said, my favorite, primal honey and mint crumble cake, cheesecake. I am excited. And then now we have this. Grab the garlic and thyme over there, and grab the butter. And
Save
then,
a couple of pieces for the hot pot.
Oh, and pulls out like one of his favorite like cutlery knives. It's like this big ass butcher knife. He's like, "Do not sweaty." Pop, 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 pop. Starts going to town. It's like if you're watching. I don't know if y'all have ever played Monster Hunter, but it's like when the chefs are like working, and then they're all doing their things. But yeah,
They're
they're
just moving in sync. You go
moving in
seasoning and
sync.
cutting in, and
Straight up food wars back here, and we're kicking ass.
they done this dance before.
Yeah. But yeah, we set everything up. We have raw pieces and stuff for those homies who like that as well. And I don't know if you have anything else, Travis, but that before the food comes out.
He actually walked away.
Did he? Man, we were vibing.
We were vibing.
Anybody-
He didn't even have to like direct us most of the time. We just vibe.
That's true. Yeah, like anybody else got anything? Like Yuko and the Conga are happy working in the back right now.
Yeah, I had to go get my.
Uh-oh.
You had what?
You're
Got out.
For my antibiotics.
Mm.
Nope.
But yeah, I think if everyone's good, we probably sit down for dinner.
Yeah, so we all, everybody sits down. We start putting out the plates and stuff like that. Yala sits literally right next to you, Yuko.
Mhm.
DeCenzo is like right next to Dog, and he's like, I can eat it raw too. He's trying to be tough. He's basically just trying to be like Dog. All the rest of the kids are like hovering around, me and the wives, like I'm at the head of the table. Food's out smelling. I'm hoping it's smelling good to everybody else. I know to the Umbasos, it's definitely hitting off right. Spices and stuff like that. Definitely you see the sweet with the savory and things of that nature. And then like Dog is like not Dog. DeCongo's like, make sure everybody has their drink. I'd like to say a couple things. I just want to start off by saying I love you. I love each and every one of you. And I am very happy that we are here today to just celebrate one another. I am so proud of each of you and the things that you have all done and accomplished in your time. Yuko, you are a wonderful daughter, even though you are not truly mine. I love you all the same. You are strong and courageous. And
Raises a glass.
I am very proud of you. And he starts to tear up. Sorry. And Dog, you, my friend, I will always have your back. For the pack. You are you are Umbaso through and through, my friend. And Toby, you surprise me every day. You are very special and close to my heart. You always make me smile. You always make me think outside the box. And I know that my wives don't like it, but I always gamble on you. You are the one I always go for. You are a sure fighter, my friend. Maxie, I know it's all of you, but I always bet on you.
No.
See, already making me smile. And
Remember that. Remember that.
Minji, you are a wonderful friend, a wonderful leader. You have taught me many different things of business and other various things, and I'm learning how to lead as well from you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You are the heart. I may be the brains of the organization. And she kind of like winks at you.
Oh, you're
And
definitely
you're
the brains.
heart.
And Yuka, you are new to the family, but I still love you the same. You are the pride and joy of both me, Toby, and Maxie. I swear, you are spitting image of us. Not really. I think the Kong has been drinking too much of the wine too. Like in between
He's
movies.
definitely a little sauced.
He looks at Maxie and says, "Yes, maybe."
And soon, you are very important to us as well. And I am so glad that you have come around and dealt with us in our shenanigans, because we are a lively group of friends, of a lively pack, if I have to say. And thank you very much for understanding my brother here, patting dog on the shoulders. I just want to say, maybe long live forever, grow together, have minty adventures together. I love you. And he like hits the thing and knocks it back.
And as you said your speech, Yucca went from the young adult to the middle adult to the elder adult.
Probably making him feel like he drank way too much and probably smoke a little bit too much as well. But he sits down and he starts, eating the food that his wife's put in front of him. He's just like,
You gives that here, and starts digging in.
Cheers to that. Never dig on in. I would make sure Guy eats the cooked version of what he brought. Like, let's see, it's gonna be really good.
Definitely slaps.
Hell yeah. So we have some delicious dinner, hot pots going. The 15-course meal is coming out.
Yeah, 30-course meal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Sweet.
And it's all so good.
Yeah, legit. Like, I forgot all about, like, Obani and them are the ones that are like coming in to serve. Some of like the skeletal warriors that are like in full like Umbaso garb are like just dropping more plates for everybody and bringing like dog beer and stuff like that. But yeah.
You have like a backyard at this place, yeah?
Yes.
So Guy,
Yeah, that's where my dad's head used to be buried, remember?
yeah, right. That's what I remember it from. So Guy looks at you, Dakunga, and he's like, "You have a yard in the back, right? I think we could see the fireworks back there I think they should start here pretty soon."
Oh, yes. Let me also put out the pies beforehand. And there's a little extra, and like he grabs like all the other desserts and everything so the kids can grab what they want and stuff while we sit outside. Minji, you had brought things as well, right?
I have brought candies for the kids.
Those candies. Grab the candies. Disenzo. Diwazi, grab your sister some food or some dessert. And then like, yes, let's go outside. There's plenty of chairs in the bench. Samira, can you grab the blankets? Also grab some for Soon and Dog as well.
And then like you
go
would
ahead.
be getting up from the table, definitely twisted at this point. looking at her siblings like, "All right, you little bastards, training time. Let's go." Bill's hands up.
Yeah, they come at you hard.
Yeah, she get like she's still she's like some of that is still in there, drunk as she is, but they definitely I think would eventually take her down because she's just too fucked up.
Poof. Yeah, like Yala is on top of you, like, I told you I could win. Aha!
Just pass it out.
Yeah. Just goofing off on you, messing around. Probably waiting for somebody to fall asleep first so they can draw on faces.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know-
Yuko.
Yeah, this could be Yuko.
Try to keep up with dog again and couldn't do it.
She never learns.
God bless.
Tale as old as time, you know.
And even out here, like, you know, in the, because they have their garden and stuff like that, and then like a couple trees in the back, and from the trees, like, I have like those crystal lights, and they're like dangling from the trees and stuff like that, so it looks amazing. And then like there's like a, you know, magic word to dim them down a little bit more. Even we turn off everything in the house so it's dim, so that when the fireworks go off, it's like bright. But I'm definitely laying there, like grabbing the wives like something to drink and stuff like that. Got the pillows, cushions, and everything laying back. You know, unwraps a little bit of his like his robe because he's like full.
The equivalent of unbuttoning our pants.
Legit equivalent of that, and then like the, you know, they're just like rubbing his belly. He's like, "This is the greatest day ever."
So yeah, as you're laying there, the fireworks start to go off, and it's like, you know, it's a dense fucking city, right? So you don't have like a perfect view of the fireworks, but it's pretty darn good. There's not too many buildings that are like stuck up on you. And obviously you can hear them going off with the loud bass. And what's interesting, like, you know how there's the like upper levels of the city. So Shinin has like partial sky and partial like essentially concrete like floor above them. You could sort of see the lights from the fireworks kind of reflect off the top of the next level there as they kind of go off in different colors, green, blues, reds. And it probably goes on for 15 minutes. They kind of do it as almost like a parade through the city. So there's almost like a mobile, like, I guess, mortar thing that they kind of pull across the city and shoot off. Like, they'll set it down for a little for like a set essentially in a neighborhood, shoot theirs off, and then move to the next one. That way they can kind of try to cover as much of Shinin as possible, or at least like in Hwanghae. But yeah, so it goes off for like 15 minutes. They have the little finale. Kids go crazy. Yeah. You wanna see if Yuko's passed out by now?
Oh sure.
Oh, legit. Let's do it. Let's do a fort save.
Let's have a roll. Let's have one roll.
Have a roll.
What's the DC here?
I don't
What am I
know.
rolling?
We'll just go. Yeah, either Ford or D100, whatever you want to see. We'll see how we feel
Ooh.
about it.
We'll go for it. That makes sense.
Can
You know-
trees get drunk?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
You know, I'll even throw the poison resistance on since technically it's a poison.
Here you go. That's pretty good. I mean, that ain't that
goes
bad.
way
I
too
feel like you could keep going. I feel like you're fine.
Okay.
Like, I feel like at this point you've kind of like you were drinking pretty heavy at the table, right? You stood up, you felt it all. You're like,
Mhm.
okay, but then
Got
you kind of
fucked up by the
you chilled out with the fireworks. And you're like, you know what? I could maintain right here, but if you keep going, you're probably gonna get fucked up.
It depends on if dog is still drinking.
Oh yeah, Doc definitely is.
Hold on. Can Dog get a fort save? Because he's been hammering right now.
I mean, but Dog being like an alcoholic is canon, bro. Like, of course he can handle it. He's got
But
plot
it's-
armor.
I rolled
But
an
it's-
advantage.
Oh, no.
I mean, come on.
Man, he's not even slurring his words right now. He's perfect.
Oh yeah, Yuko's definitely trying to keep up.
That was Yucca that rolled the 33.
Yeah, I was like, that was
Oh shit.
Yucca. I always say his name wrong. So sorry.
Yeah, Yucca is solid right now. Has Yucca been drinking?
Yeah.
All right, dog is still doing pretty good though. Like he don't care.
Yucca's been drinking on the low though. Like everybody else is like fucked up, and then like I've been finishing people's drinks to try to help them off.
That's awesome.
Let's see how fucked up guy
I'm solid as a rock.
is. Everyone's good,
You're
man.
doing
No
so
one's
good.
sloppy at the party.
That food's
Oh my
helping
God.
really good.
Shit, even I rolled well, and I don't roll well for those.
Well, if everybody's
Why couldn't this
heading
be
back
an actual
inside,
encounter? Did you see these rows?
I know,
Right.
right? Like we killed it.
Solid
32s in a row,
32s
yeah.
and 3. Right. Golly, that's good.
Yeah, Minji, you said you wanted to head back in?
No, if everybody's heading back inside, she would at this point distribute. And I finally remembered I was trying to say vellum parchment. That's very fancy. It's like thin, but like
Ooh.
high class paper. That's what I was trying to
Yes.
pull out of my brain.
Vellum parchment.
Vellum parchment, and everybody is kind of unique to them. And like in my head, I got of all things, I got dog one with the umbaso like seal, the family seal on it, because he takes that super seriously. Dakonga as well, but dog would be the one that I was really like, here, this is for you. And then getting Toby ones with like the fighting pit emblems, because he takes that as part of his identity. Yuko, we don't know quite as well, so he's just got pretty leaves and it looks fancy. And then Yuko has like a dragon embossed on it. I just kind of wink at her and keep going as I hand out everybody's fancy parchment paper. And since Guy showed up, I like I said, had the equivalent, whatever we would have, because I don't know what our equivalent to an ostrich would be, but the big plumed quills. Everybody would get the fancy white ones, but my Guy, since he's an edgy boy, gets a black one.
Oh, wow. He loves that.
Oh man.
But how does he accept it? Because like, even though he loves it, he's like an edgelord, right? He's not just gonna be like, oh.
No, he definitely accepts it, and then he just like runs his finger along the feather like, this is magnificent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Listen here, you stoic motherfucker.
And these are for everybody to write their goals, aspirations, dreams for the coming year and to release them into the universe.
Like, Dakonga's like looking at it. He's looking at his wives. He's like, I know what I want for the new year. Ha ha ha.
Back it in,
Kinda-
Gigi. Jesus.
What? Oh,
Another
Right.
yucca?
I was gonna say, Congo, you got way too many kids as it is, man.
what are you talking about? There's plenty of time for more.
Trying to have a whole basketball team.
I am
Pretty
just
much already
saying.
does.
Yeah, he already has a starting five.
Right.
Right? Have you not heard of the dwarven warblers? They are amazing.
Come on, Gigi. Keep it for the bedroom, man. No, we don't want to hear it.
I'm just saying. And he's just like sipping on his drink and just like, yeah, everybody's always being mean to me, Warren. Minji, how about you sing us a song?
Sure. What do you want to hear?
Something poetic.
It is quiet. How about Silent Night?
Watch her like fail this roll. Y'all were doing so solid. All right, she sings y'all Silent Night, the Shinin equivalent of Silent Night, and puts on a little performance.
Has Minji been drinking?
I was like, she has been clearly.
So maybe we should roll that with 2 dice and take the lowest result.
I don't know. Let's let her roll her fortitude and see if she's handling it fine. She may not even be at a disadvantage yet,
And probably no, y'all did really good, and I'm going to.
No, No, that's
Oh.
good.
Do really good. You did good.
All right.
Everybody's in the game.
Everybody's doing great.
Everybody's in the game.
Oh shoot. Yeah, like I'm. The Conga's loving it. He's probably still on the ground, just like, it's very beautiful.
And I think as she kind of like sings a couple of songs and is kind of getting everybody in a nice festive mood, she would get the kids to come up and sing along with her, kind of be engaged like that. That way it's not just her, but also getting the family involved, if you will.
Oh, this
Oh.
wonderful. Go.
Oh,
Let
that
us hear
reminds
your
me.
beautiful voices.
And as Minji is singing, like Yuko would remember the gifts that she also brought, and go and grab them, and they're all takes out a bunch of wood carvings. One being a wood carving of the Embasso crest with several dwarven figures, all looking like the family of all looking like the Embasso family, with Yuko included. She hands that to Dakonga. Says, "Here you go, Dakonga. Your Gigi. Nice little wood carving of the family."
This is beautiful. I knew you were a wonderful artisan. Oh my goodness.
Oh shucks.
He's crying. Alcohol, even though he did well on the fortitude save, it loosened his
Bring out
tears.
his emotion.
Yeah. He's like, I'm sorry. This, look. This is a
And-
beautiful family.
And for Minji, she pulls out a wooden carving that's been painted white. And it's a embossed dragon with a rose, like with it circling a rose. She hands that to here's for the white dragon. She kind of whispers that part.
She is cheesing so hard right now. She's trying to hold it together so she doesn't blurt something she shouldn't out in front of everybody, but she's cheesing so hard.
But just remember, Nathan, dragons aren't real.
Yes.
Oh,
I
shoot.
know.
I love this because Maggie in real life is cheesing so hard.
I am cheesing so hard.
Then she pulls out like this big like almost board, but it's a carved. You can see it's carved out of like flat wood, and there are a bunch of slots running through it, just a bunch of open slots. And she hands that to Dog. She says, "Here you go, Aniki, for all those bottle caps, so you don't have to just keep stacking them."
I like my bottle caps.
Well, you can put them on here and hang them up. Display them real
great
nice,
idea.
like.
That's a great idea.
His favorite ones. These are collectibles.
They all look very different to him, to nobody else. But he knows like the very small intricacies of all his bottle caps.
You can put your favorite ones on there, and you can see like in the carvings are the Embasso crest, along with sort of those Knowlish designs, the ones that she could find like in a library, because she doesn't know specifically like his clan's whole deal. And then for Toby, she brings another wood carving.
Toby's not back.
Oh, is he not back? Oh,
Yeah, he
shoot.
stepped away. Save him for last.
And she's like, Yucca, like kind of new, man, so I didn't really know what to make you. So I made this. I guess it felt like she's basically created like a circular. It's basically a circular wooden pedestal with a carving of a tree, and like a small garden around it. She's like, didn't really know if you'd like it or not, but I hope you. Maybe it reminds you of wherever you came from.
It's wonderful and greatly appreciated.
Awesome. And well, we'll have to wait for Toby to give him his gift. And she kind of looks over at Soon and Guy. She says, "Sorry, y'all, I didn't have anything for you guys, but you're still appreciated." She kind of finger guns at him.
You guys are cool.
That's hilarious.
We appreciate you.
This is wholesome. Getting real slice of life anime moments here.
Yeah.
This is a nice slice of life.
You see
episode.
Guy kind of stretch. He's like, I think it's time for me to go. It's get a little too sentimental in here for me. But I appreciate the invite. It's been a great night.
Oh, don't forget to take here. And he cuts off some pies and some other things, and then like the raw leg that he brought with a couple other things. Take this home with you.
Ah, yes. He takes the leg, throws it in his mouth. Thank you so much.
Of course. Does the whole like solid like forearm shake. Have a wonderful night. It was a pleasure that you came. Thank you.
And he just walks off with his hand up like, peace out.
Yep.
Wait. You're not even gonna say goodbye?
That's why he's so cool.
That's why he's the best edgiest boy.
Best edgiest boy.
Have your moment. Before he does all that.
He walks off and then he turns, like you see him like down the street while Minji's like still watching. Everyone else has gone back to the party, but Minji's still watching. He gives her a wink.
I don't get your taste, Mason.
Does she float down to the ground like a leaf?
She just sighs.
Oh, Toby's back. Toby, you're present.
I actually have
Yuko.
presents for everybody.
Yuko's giving you yours first. It's just a wood carving painted in a very realistic fashion of both you and Maxie. Maxie kind of holding you up on the shoulder on a once again on another pedestal like wood carving. Hands that
Thank
to you. My pleasure, my friend.
Well, Maxie and I, we made all these. They're all identical for everyone since we're a family. But it's not just, this giant family, but the inner family we have together. I walk up to Maxie and he opens his hand and out comes these roots with beads on them that are shaped like bracelets. And we even have a special made one that took extra time, but we were able to make it for you, Minji. We got it. At least I hope so. And if not, I guess you can wear it as a necklace.
I'm sure it'll be perfect.
And the bracelet is based off of my home, like the Oasis. In my head, the Egyptian style bracelets with beads and twine. And so you have those you have those very vibrant colors that stick out.
Oh, that definitely goes with like the Conga stuff. He loves those colorful things. He's like, this is nice. Oh, it fits my massive arms perfectly. This is wonderful.
We made sure we used a little extra twine for, the heavier duty ones.
Of course, because I am a dastardly, devilish looking man, and this makes it look better.
All right, Gigi, calm down.
I'm just saying.
She's egging him on at this point by going like, and look, mine fits perfectly on my delicate wrist. Amazing.
You got delicate and you got muscular. Yes.
Like even Yuko recognizes how drunk he's getting.
I think we can go one more round.
Another round, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Another round, yay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting sloshed right now. He's not.
I think
holding
Yuko would
back.
put that bracelet up in
Another
her,
round.
like fix it up in her hair.
Toby's still managed.
Oh, nice in the hair. Yeah.
I like that.
Another round. Here we
Yeah,
go.
like it's probably getting late, so like before he
Oh,
gets into the round,
Oh,
Yuko's Dunzo.
The dice are telling a story, as we like to say.
Oh God, I gotta roll now. Hold on. Yep, I'm out. Like he goes and he's like tucking in the kids, and then like on the last one, like Yala's like, tell me a story, and then he tries to tell the story, and he's like,
Really quick for Yucca's bracelet.
You
I think
got
Maxie-
to absorb it into your bark.
yeah, yeah, solid. Jeez.
Yo, you're never gonna live this down. By the way, Dog's gonna be like, you got outdrank by Toby and Yucca.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Rough.
That's fine. That's cool. The wives are still like knocking him back, like they're handling him, and they're like, "This is fine. We give him a lot stronger drinks, just so you know. This is so he can sleep soundly for the night. This is perfect. He will have plenty of energy tomorrow for the celebration. We must get him to bed now, otherwise he will stay awake with all of you for as long as possible." Long story short, they drugged him.
By the way, for Yucca's bracelet, Maxie would walk over and like place his hand around Yucca's wrist to form the bracelet on the wrist.
Sick.
You know, since we don't have proper measurements yet of Yucca.
Man, it probably like changes with him when he does the 3 aspect spell.
Definitely.
That'd be sick.
Hell yeah. Well, I think as some of us have passed out, and the rest of us are kind of just merrily enjoying ourselves. I
take the moment to kick the Kunga on the side for making me dress up as Santa.
You're gonna kick him on the side when he's laying with his kids right now. You're a bastard.
If he ever denied that, though.
Well aimed kick.
The Congo
Well,
wouldn't know. He's asleep.
Well, Abe kick.
It's perfect.
He
timing.
probably feels Toby's little baby feet, and he's just
That
like,
is some next level pettiness.
That was.
Yeah, he's like, rub a little lower.
He quite literally kicked him while he was down.
Legit.
That is some absolute Toby, and I love it.
That being said, if you're gonna give me a massage, do it properly.
Right. Lower butt cheek.
I would give you pink eye, but I'm not that mean.
You're a sicko.
Sicko.
Well aimed right at one eye.
Don't ruin the slice of life.
I said I wasn't gonna do it. Thought about it.
Yeah, Toby would think about it. That's so Toby.
Making fun of me kicking him, saying I'm giving him a massage. What can I do that's worse? Wait, no, that's too mean.
Soon's tapping your shoulder, dog.
And he's like, huh? Did you want to know the drink?
I'm getting kind of tired.
Oh, the Conga has a bed for me upstairs. You want to stay here tonight?
I guess she would.
It's a lot better than dogs.
Well, sure, but
yeah.
She kind of looks at the wives like, "Is it okay?"
Oh, of course.
Like, are we making waffles in the morning, or?
Yes.
I'm making waffles.
We will have plenty of things in the morning for us to do, and we'll have girl time. But it is on the other side of the house upstairs. Do not worry. Plenty of privacy. There is a tub and everything. You can take a bath. You'll be fine.
I hate to be a bother, but do you have any like pajamas or anything for the night? I didn't actually bring any clothes.
Oh, of course. And then like Issa, which is the Konga's elvish wife, she's like, I have plenty of things you can have. I have a nightgown. I think you would like it. It's wonderful. Elvish silk.
Oh, fantastic. You're too kind. Thank you.
Of course.
It is the holidays. We want to be here as a family. Come, come. And then, like, they walk off.
Yeah.
Samira's all like, dog, you stay here. We are still drinking. Come.
If my lady's leaving, I gotta go too. I don't want to.
Nah, sit down. And she sits you down and she pulls out like her favorite like dwarven thing, and she's like, we will have a little game. And she's like, yeah, she's ready for it. She starts pouring it, and y'all just start hammering it back. And she looks at Yuko, and she's like, are you playing?
Yuko's passed out on the table.
She's knocked out. And she looks
in
over,
between
and
them.
Are you playing?
Right, she's like, oh, good God. Yeah, and then y'all start drinking.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's their night.
Well, it's about our night. It's about 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock on the eastern coast.
9 o'clock central.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, Yuko has a spot in like the house. She probably has like her own like special room and stuff like that.
I got my recliner in front of the fireplace. I don't care if it's your furniture. I claim it.
Yeah, Toby's comfortable. Maxie and like Yuka, y'all have spots. Like Maxie probably has like a specific spot out in the garden, which I'm pretty sure like Yuka would go out there with them. Minji, there's plenty of comfortable spots for you. Like there's, specifically where the couches are. It's like in the I know y'all have seen it to where it's like sunken into the floor and then like just straight pillows everywhere.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then it has like that what's that thing that people have over their beds?
A
Where, like,
canopy.
Canopy.
Yeah, it has like a canopy and stuff, so it's like it's comfy. Yeah, like Samira like takes Yuko, like carries her to bed. Make sure that she's tucked in, and then like they actually go in and like pick up Dakonga, and then they put him in his bed, and then they do their once over to check on everybody. They come to you, Toby, and say, are you okay? Are you good to go for the night?
I'm good to go. I will sit in front of the fire, watch the flames, smoke my pipe for a little bit. I know where the extra blanket is.
Okay, well, have a wonderful night.
You too,
Toby.
thank you.
And then they go and check on Maxie and Yuka. They're like, is everything okay? Do you need any water?
Maxie would just shake his head. No.
Okay, Yuka? CJ here?
I am good. With the fire still burning bright, the alcohol still flowing, I will have a good night.
Wonderful. And then she like, Issa like taps on you and then gives you a little kiss on the cheek. Have a wonderful night, you two. And then like she dims the crystals outside and everything. They come in, check on Minji. Minji, are you okay? Do you need anything?
You always have the best hospitality. I want for nothing. Thank you so much for a wonderful evening.
Of course, you are family. Sweet dreams. And then, they walk away. They already checked on Dog, like Dog and Soon are okay. They are definitely not going to worry about that. But, they do the final checkup on Yuko. They like make sure like they have like herbs next to her bed for when she wakes up, and give her a kiss on the cheek. And then they head straight to bed after checking on the kids. And that's the night for them.
Lovely, lovely. An SDA Christmas.
An SDA Christmas.
Bam.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Well, thanks everybody for doing that with me. It was awesome.
Sure.
Yeah,
Very
lovely roleplay
fun.
session.
I miss these guys, so this is
Yeah,
fun.
it was great to get
Fun to
back
come
and
back.
see the SDA crew.
Yeah, lovely to check in with
One
them.
more row to make sure I make it through the night.
Oh yeah.
He's solid. He's solid boy.
Yeah, man, he's Gucci. Somehow sneaking out like the.
Oh, dog finally went down.
There it is.
Down hard.
Finally,
There it is.
his limit.
Went down like a ton of bricks.
Won't feel that in the morning.
Oh man. Well, all
That was
right.
the first fail,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Crit fail.
He's gonna feel that in the morning.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, one too
Good
many.
stuff.
Well, yeah. GG.